Matches Balone.
Hey, what is up, guys? Matches Balone here, bringing guys another DC Toy Box TV review. Today we're going to be looking at the GameStop exclusive Dorbz Batman v Superman number 90 Superman. Okay, guys, like always, before we get into the figure review, I do want to go over the packaging. As you can see, this is your standard Dorbz box where we get a window right there and we get to see the figure inside. We get a Dorbz logo up top as well as the number 90 across. Superman from the Batman v Superman film is the number 90 figure of the overall Dorbz line. Right here on the bottom we get a Batman v Superman logo as well as vinyl collectible, a warning, age recommendation of 14 and up, and on the other side we get an only at GameStop sticker. This is an exclusive figure to GameStop stores as well as GameStop websites. To the side of it, we get an image of the same figure inside. Up top, we get a Batman v Superman logo, and on the bottom, we get Superman. Just like the GameStop exclusive Harley Quinn, I really wish they would have given this version a different name. I know there is a Funko Pop that's similar to this, and they called it False God, I believe. So I really wish that they would have given this guy a different name just for, collector reasons. It is a little annoying. To the side of that, again, continuing with that open window packaging, we get to see the back of the figure. Up top, we get another Dorbz logo. On the bottom, we get a Batman v Superman logo, vinyl collectible. And then on the other side, we get to see the entirety of the Batman v Superman Dorbz line. I do have a review for every single one of these guys, so please, guys, go check it out. Underneath that, we get a DC Comics logo, Batman v Superman logo, and a Warner Brothers logo. To the top of that, we get a Batman v Superman logo, a Dorbz Funko logo, and on the corner, we get a really tiny DC Comics logo. Yeah. Then on the bottom, in a bunch of different languages, we get some manufacturing details as well as a Funko logo right there. Barcode, made in Vietnam, and we get Funko's social media contacts. And yeah, that is pretty much it for the packaging, guys. We are going to get Superman out of his box and we can check him out. Okay, guys, here we have Superman out of his box. Now, I gotta say, this is a really cool figure, but it is essentially just a repaint of the standard BVS Dorbz Superman figure. You can clearly see this is exactly the same figure, just in a silver paint coat, which it is unfortunate, but at the same time, really, what else could they do? This is based off of that statue I believe, in the center of Metropolis. And he does have this false god graffiti right there, which, again, if you remember, there's a character that climbs on the statue and, paints that on it. So really, there's not a lot of options they can do aside of painting in silver. Now, I gotta say, I am just a little bit disappointed just because I feel like they could have done a better job at differentiating the kind of like accent details on his body with just different shades of silver. They do a pretty good job. I mean, you could tell that there are some accents lines right there. You can see the outline of his boots. You can see, the lining to make the squinty eyes and the smile on his face. But I don't think they're just detailed enough or just kind of separate. I don't know, stand out enough. It almost kind of seems like just a silver plain figure. So that is a little unfortunate. But you know what? There's really not much more I can say about this guy. This is, like I said, exactly the same the same figure that we're getting for the third time, just in the silver paint coat. I do like that the false god is a bright red, and it does kind of have this kind of like dry paint effect where you kind of see it stripping, so that it looks really cool. I just feel wish there would have been a little more kind of like paint variety to kind of really make it stand out within the little lining right there. Like I said, you could tell. You just gotta go up close to kind of make it out. But yeah, this is your standard door where it has the big head and the choppy body. And right here, he does have a swivel and articulation on his head. I feel like the head is a little too loose for the figure, but it's not really a big deal. It's not going to be spinning on you. So at least that's okay. And I already mentioned that, I really wish the kind of lining on his face would have been a little darker. You can see the light reflect off of his cheeks right there. But yeah, it almost seems just like a really big kind of like solid silver ball right here. So that's a little unfortunate. The hair itself does do a really good job just because this is kind of like molding and sculpting. So you still see a lot of the ridges and the lining within it. So that's a really good thing. You can still see the molding of the ear right there. So again, at least it's not totally lost, and it's still a really good figure. Just it's not my personal favorite Superman figure of the line. I actually didn't even know this figure, was out there in the wild. I really thought I had them all, and then boom, one day at GameStop I saw it, and I was like, oh, okay, I need to pick this guy up. But yeah, enough of that. Let me bring out the standard Superman from the Batman v Superman Dorbz line. We're gonna put him right there. And we have the Legion of Collectors exclusive 2-pack green Superman from Batman v Superman Dorbz. So yeah, these are the 3 figures that you can get within within the Batman v Superman Dorbz line, and they are all pretty much repaints of these just regular standard Superman that you see to your right. But yeah, let me get you guys some close-up comparisons right here. So over here we have these, I'm going to call him False God Superman just because I believe that's what the Funko Pop version is. Like I said, I am really annoyed that they didn't kind of give them a different name, or no, I would have known about the kind of variant figure of it. But, what can you do, right? I just hope Dorbz does a better job as more variant figures come out. But yeah, this is, like I said, clearly same figure, just repainted. And you can already tell right here where I'm talking about how they have kind of like the colors help differentiate the different accent lines. So you can see those lines a little better with the belt buckle right there. And, the lines to split the legs and the red, So, it really, it's still a good figure because, there's nothing wrong with this figure. I just think the color should have been a little more variable. That's the word I'm thinking about. It should just be a little more varied. And then here we have the green Superman from the Legion of Collectors 2-pack. Now, I gotta say, out of all of them, the green Superman probably is the best one just because I feel like it does a better job of really showcasing all the little details. Like I said, this is all painted on, and that's the only way they can show details within the figure. But just these different kind of shades of green, you can tell where, this is his waist, this is his belt, this is his boots. Whilst in the silver one, I think you kind of lose a little bit of that in translation. The only thing I hate about this figure is that kind of his face is a little slanted when they stamped it on or they painted it on. I don't know what they did there. But yeah, we're gonna put him to the side. That is essentially my like I said, False God Superman Dorbz review. There's really not much more I can say outside of it's just being a repaint. I still like it. It's cool that they keep adding to this kind of baby VVS Dorbz line, so that is awesome. But yeah, I suggested, if you guys are Superman fans, if you guys are fans of Superman, if you guys are fans of the BBS movie, definitely go out and get him. If you're not, this could easily be a figure that you either forget about it or you can just hold on. Like I said, I didn't even know this figure existed, and personally, I feel the green Superman is a little bit better than that. But there you guys have it. Go ahead, comment down below, share your guys' thoughts and opinions. Whatever you guys want to let me know, go ahead, comment down below. Like the video, you guys like it. Dislike it if you didn't. And subscribe and look forward to more videos, guys. Thanks. Laters.